Gandang gabi po sa lahat. This is Coach Linin Ho, empowering Pinoys, especially the 40s and above, to rebuild their health by gaining muscle. Our topic for tonight is very special because this is uh, prioritized, of course, targeted, and of course, for all our 40s and above. So 40s ka man, 50s ka man, 60s ka man, 70s. I hope this video can give you value or insight. For all our viewers, let me know in the comment section below where are you tuning from, or maybe ano po yung last minute kasi I want to mention each one of you. Hello po sa mga nandito sa live natin, and if you don't have the ebook yet, again, we have ebook no for 40s and above, and also we have an ebook like a food guide. These two are completely free, and I can give it to you completely free, walang cost or anything. Just send a message to my page. This is my page, Coach Linin Hu, Empowering Pinoy, especially 40s and above. Message mo po ako dito sa page ko so that I can give to you your ebook completely free. Bakit po kailangan natin i-prioritize yung strength training? And why not fat loss? Or why not maybe body composition? Why do we need to prioritize strength training? The condition po of 40s and above, the reality is most of you have a lot of responsibilities. And most of you have a lot of worries and stresses in life. And that is why what is applicable for 20s or maybe 30s may not be applicable for 40s and above. Also, take note as well the different condition of their body. Most of the 40s that I know are into medications now. And some 40s that you may know probably are active, but most of them are not active. Take a look of the population of those who go to the gym or maybe purchase yung dumbbells. Mostly po, mga 20s lang yan. 20s and above or 30s. Very rare po na makakita ka ng 40s will invest to fitness and of course health, and that is why that's the purpose of this movement, no, for 40s and above, because we want to reach out and want to redefine that it's never too late, that gone were the days na kung 40 ka enslaved ka sa maintenance or 40s ka very weak ka na. Gone were the days, because we're trying to build this culture, this new identity for 40s and above. So there you have it. Before I move to the points why you need to prioritize strength training, I'll show this video to you, and after this, usap tayo. Excuse me. Okay, may tumawag. Sorry. Okay. So, doon nga yung client na yon, yung student na yon nag ask ng coaching program because she's about to retire na, no, and kung goal niya yung pension niya at least hindi pupunta doon sa hospital bills or sa medications. So that's a good mindset. And the same thing with you. That's why you're listening to this kind of live talk kasi you want to prioritize your health. Kasi if you have good health, you can manage your finances well. Also, your hobbies, you can do a lot, especially with your traveling, or maybe you want to spend quality time with your apo or maybe with your spouse. So go it. Number four, personal development at saka growth. So, di ba, how can you improve and how can you pursue self-development if most of the time nagkakasakit po tayo? So, limited po tayo actually if we don't have good health. That's why that's the foundation. If you have good health, you can do a lot of things in life. So, I like to say this all the time na good health is like a multiplier. Meaning it multiplies everything. Lagay mo dyan, health times hobby, it can multiply. Health times finances, it can multiply. Good health times relationship, it can multiply. I'm not saying you will have multiple partners, but quality. Kasi if you are in good health, you can serve your spouse more, di ba? Even more. So that's the beauty of having a good health. So just to uh, share to you my point, it's possible po that your 40s and above, you can gain strength regardless of your age at saka gender. I'd like to show this to you. I'm sure some of you already know this one, these people, no? I've shared this one last time. My students who accomplished it, who made it possible. Sometimes in life kasi, we need someone na nauna. Kasi kapag nauna, yung worry at saka fear natin, nawawala. So these people, I am proud of them kasi nauna sila in terms of my coaching career who was able to accomplish ng good health at saka fitness despite of their age. Marami pa po actually, pero we don't have the time to share at saka i-flex lahat sila. So one is Ma'am Tita Presi sa Dubai, 67 years old. We have here Ma'am Maloy Salombides, no? Nag-lose siya ng fat at saka nagwo-workout ngayon. We have here si Ma'am Christine sa Saudi, nag-gain siya ng muscle. Also, we have here Ma'am Liza. And for all my clients who gain fitness at saka health, I'm so proud of you as well. So let's dive into the tips at saka yung mga deep why you must prioritize strength training. So ito muna, let's define muna yung strength training, okay, before tayo magpunta sa tips. Yung strength training focuses, okay, ito po, pakita ko. The goal of strength training is to increase lean muscle mass and improve physical performance. So take note of this, lean muscle mass at saka performance. Lean muscle mass at saka performance. So how you look at saka how you carry yourself. So strength po yan. Others would like to go for losing fat. That is a good goal as well. So what is losing fat? If your goal is lose fat, it's just to reduce body fat levels and improve body composition as well. So if you were to choose overall body composition plus physical performance, what would you choose if you can choose one lang? I do believe if you prioritize strength training, yung body composition will follow. That's it. If you focus on strength training, your overall body composition will follow naturally. All right, so let's proceed to the why or mga deep why you need to prioritize this. Number one, when you are stronger, everyday life is simpler. When you are stronger, everyday life is simpler. I remember, okay, when I was on my grocery, every Monday po yun, I saw a senior citizen in his late 60s who carried two large plastic bags of grocery. Mabigat po yun kasi I can see the structure na bulky siya. And I can sense that he is working out kasi yung biceps niya firm na firm, okay, upon looking at it with first glance. That's the beauty of having enough strength. Kasi everyday life, kunwari yung grocery, you can carry your own grocery. You have the strength. And also, I like to mention yung everyday life lang, kahit walking, or running, jumping, yung hiking, things that matter to you for functionality, meaning these are the basic things and activities that we must do so that we can survive. Also, for some of you, I remember this one, no? I have a student na meron siyang kasama sa room niya na merong sakit na very sensitive, actually terminal na sakit, cancer, and it's in the ripe stage sa level niya. So it's a very very sensitive case, and the reason why I share this story, no, kasi every day pumupunta po sila sa hospital, and doon sa hospital, of course, this student of mine has to drive at saka carry yung mga things na mamibigay. Kasi ito yung friend niya na roommate niya, di ba, into operation. Hindi siya makaka-carry ng mga heavy things. Kasi hindi po, it won't help her with her recovery. So this student of mine shared to me na the Lord has prepared her to be strong so that she can help her roommate. So that's the beauty of being strong. You have the strength to help not just yourself, but also yung people around you. Di ba napakaganda? You're helping not just yourself, but the people around you because you have strength. So that's number one. When you are stronger, everyday life is simpler. Number two, less injury risks. Less injury risk. Bakit po? When you have muscle, okay, you are not prone to fall or yung tinatawag natin na fracture. Kasi you have bones. And your bones, okay, by its own po, it needs support. Ano po yung support ng bones? Muscle. So, kapag may muscle mass ka, especially if it's strong, ano po mangyayari? You have support for your bones. So, ano mangyayari kapag natumba? Okay, it's a common issue, no, sa mga seniors, no? That's why their bones are very brittle. Prone sila sa fracture and injury because walang support yung bones nila. So if natumba sila, beyond recovery na po. Sometimes it's irreversible. And I don't want that to happen to me and even to you as well. So we want to be strong so that yung injury natin is less. Okay? Number three. Okay, it's somewhat similar but it can increase bone density. And this is the reason why. Common ang osteoporosis sa mga babae. Bakit kaya? Bakit common yung osteoporosis sa babae? All because you guys, mga babae, most of you don't prioritize lifting weights. And I understand that. Most of you, mga babae, don't want to lift weight kasi you don't want to be bulky. You don't want to be a bodybuilder. And I understand that. But here's a fact. It's impossible for you to look like a bodybuilder naturally. Okay, unless you're putting steroids, it's possible, but you won't take steroids, correct? So it's impossible kasi our hormones are different. Yung sa lalaki, mataas po yung growth hormone namin, yung testosterone levels. Sa babae po, iba. And that's why even though grabe yung workout mo, grabe yung kain mo, you won't grow as bulky as a bodybuilder. So that's fact, no? Unless you go again for competition, which is totally okay. So you want to pursue the passion of bodybuilding, go for that by all means if you enjoy that. Before I go sa next natin, I'd like to say hi sa mga listeners natin, yung mga avid, these people who are taking charge of their own health. Hello to you, Ma'am Mary Mercy Valencia. Good evening to you, ma'am. Hello to you, Ma'am Sir Sarius Indaya. How about eccentric exercise? This is a good question. So I will answer this question later. Good evening, Coach from Ilocos Sur. Arnolfo, sir, kamusta? Coach Riz, as always a learner, no? Ma'am Cabs, watching from CDO. Tita Pressy, always mention this one, no? Kamusta ka, tita? I believe na need mag-focus sa pag-build ng building mo. So that's correct, Sir Indaya. Hello to you. Modern adult natin, si Sir Mario, si Ma'am Sandra, okay, Ma'am Evelyn Solis, Ma'am Jen, of course, watching from Surigao del Sur, Mindanao. Ma'am Jen, kamusta po kayo? Hello to you, Ma'am Richie. Nagwo-workout din niya, no? Malapit na niya ma-achieve yung goal niya. Hello to you, Riza Lito. Okay, watching from SJ V6 Kabuyao. Napakagandang place po yan. Hindi ako familiar, pero it looks like a good place, no? Sa pangalan pa lang. Elnor Caldino, good evening to you, ma'am. Ma'am Joanna, that's really good. Good evening to you, ma'am. Naka-off po mic po. Okay. Walang audio. Okay, wait lang po ah. Okay. Thank you po for letting me know. So, nagsasalita pala ako dito. Yung audio ko hindi on, no? Okay. How about this one po? I hope my audio is okay now. Ayun ko po nakita yung ano. Thank you for letting me know. How about now? Is my audio okay? Paki-comment naman po sa message section. Yes. There you have it. All right. There you have it. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. My audio now is okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think naputol kanina may tumawag eh. Sige. Thank you. Okay. I-ano muna natin. Do not disturb natin yung phone natin. Kasi nakakonect siya eh. Alright. Hello again to you sa mga, okay. Ma'am Diluvio. Okay, yes. After po nawala ng audio, yes. Ma'am Noredek Ribaya, good evening to you. Ma'am Rufina Gias, watching from St. Bernard, Southern Leyte. Ma'am Teresa Di Pamalo, as always, thank you, ma'am, for watching. Ma'am Pia Buena, good evening to you, ma'am. Ma'am Emma David, Pampanga City. Hello to you, Rodson Lim, watching from Bohol. And of course, Ma'am Blessy, blessed na blessing evening niyo, ma'am. Ma'am Hilda Bunda, hello to you, Ma'am Nocha, watching from Kuwait. Sister Toff, watching from Caloocan, of course. And hello to you, Ma'am Debbie. Kamusta po yung workout natin? From Butuan City, Ma'am Bell. And to you, Mai Yamamoto. For sure, may ano ka po na Japanese, no? Seems like. Cecilin Paraculias. Hello? There you have it. I hope wala pa ako may nakalimutan dito sa sa mga live natin yung listeners. So there you have it. That's number 3. We'll proceed to the bonus thing, no? So these are bonuses. But this won't be separated sa strength training because if you have strength, you will have this. Number 1 here is appearance. Okay. You will look like young if you go for strength training. And also, take a look kasi when you talk about looking young, the common theme or a common benefit that we have, especially if you're in low carbon fasting, is the term autophagy. Okay, autophagy. So one of the benefits of autophagy is to look young. Okay, to recycle yung old cells to look young. So yung autophagy po, you can achieve that two ways. In two ways. Number 1 is through fasting. The other one is through working out. And that is why you see those people who are working out season na mga nagwo-workout, you will see they look young. 10 years younger, 20 years younger than their biological age, no? Yung physical age nila. Di ba? So that's why very, very important po to know yung benefits. Kasi if you know the benefits, no, spontaneously, it's good to know so that you can miss these benefits, kumbaga. So, yung mga nagpo-push through ng when it comes sa looking good, hindi po mawawala na if you take good care of your health, it's always inside out. Last time, we talk about how to look young naturally without spending on plastic surgery. We talked that last Thursday. And I put a disclaimer there na if you have the means to pay and if you have the budget for it, go by all means. It's not bad. Only that if there's a way for you to do it naturally without spending a lot, especially like me and like some of us know who cannot afford it, it would be best to have it naturally. And the two best ways for you to have it is through eating right. And when it comes to eating right, the number one thing there is protein. Because of course, when it comes to our body, we are made up of amino acids, yun po yung cells natin. And if we are regenerating new cells, we will look young. And we can only have new amino acids if we are eating enough protein. And also, not just eating right, but also we have working out. Working out, that's very, very important. I listened to a podcast earlier about why working out makes you look young. Kasi your body, when your body is exposed, to stress. Alam niyo ba yung workout is stress din? When you work out, your body will produce cortisol. That's a stress hormone. And that's okay. We need that for us to be strong. Only that, yung hindi po okay sa cortisol if it's chronic at saka prolonged. Yung workout po temporary lang. Okay? mag-rise na siya, tapos after na relax na, hindi na po siya. In good levels na po siya. So when your body is exposed sa stressors, your body will create new cells and will become stronger. So the other term for that is yung mitochondria. That's the energy storehouse. So you will have lots of that if you expose yourself to stressors. So one of which is workout. So ang ganda, no? Your body will reward you if you put effort to it. Your body will reward you if you pay effort to it. And I think that's the how the world is created, no? Kasi when you look at the your surrounding, yung design is the same thing. Meaning to say, if you put effort and if you plant seeds, you will harvest something, di ba? It's a natural cause and effect. Meaning to say, if you invest on this, if you do this, you will have this. So, yung world po is very fair on that area. I think workout is one of the one of the things that I like kasi very fair siya. Very fair po siya kasi if you have put effort to it, okay, you cannot cheat kasi yung ano yung effects at saka benefits ng workout. You cannot cheat your way towards your benefits unless you put something to it, no, yung mga steroids or something. But I'm not a big fan of that. I prefer natural means to do it, and that's through workout at saka right nutrition. So the world is very rewarding to those who pay attention, those who invest on their health at saka on the things that matter to them. So it's a cause and effect. So that's why I like to mention this always, na if you take good care of your body will take good care of you. Again, if you take good care of your body will take good care of you. That's number 4, appearance. Number 5, and I like this one. Ito po yung favorite ko talaga. And that's living longer. Living longer. Now, when I say living longer, it's not just about the weeks or the months or the years. It's the years in your life. Kasi what's the extra 10 years, 90 years old, 100 years old, if bedridden ka, if you don't have the strength, if you don't have the appetite, wala ka ng hope when it comes to traveling more. So what's the use? Longevity in its truest form, I think, is the quality of life plus quantity. Can you imagine yung kanina pinakita ko na video, yung CrossFit Games in their senior years, they can have this sense of adventure. No, they don't let their age become their limit. They don't let their age become their limit. There is so much more in life. No, there's so much more to experience. But I think one of the main things that hinders us from achieving this, I think, aside from finances, kasi 40 and above, most of the time you have the financial freedom. Kasi you have achieved yung savings malaki na, tapos naka-invest na on something, tapos may mga possessions na. But when you reach that point na meron ka ng pera, minsan kasi nako-compromise yung health. In pursuit of wealth, we lose our health. So don't lose your health in pursuit of wealth. So let your health be your priority so that you can enjoy your wealth. Tama? And also the people around you. So very important thing, longevity as well, is also we have studies to prove this kasi I have shown to you a scientific study last time, no, in our previous topics. The same din when it comes to longevity. Why connected yung muscle mass sa longevity? Bakit? One of the reasons, again, maraming studies po, but one of which na nakita doon, na pinunderstand ko last time sa live natin, is if you have enough muscle mass, if you're focusing on strength training, yung body fat mo, mababa. And normal lang siya na range. Kasi yung high body fat is connected to mortality. Meaning to say, the higher your body fat, the more chances na may problem ka. Heart problem, di ba? Lung problem. Also, lagay mo na lahat dyan, diabetes, hypertension. Connected po yung lahat yan sa body fat. And that's why very wise po that if you have muscle mass, you can deal with all those things. Now, I like also to mention that yung pattern po when it comes to strength training is this. Yung strength training po, again, nanggaling sa workout. Tama? You cannot train strength if you don't lift weights. That's the only way. Kasi if you go for running, jogging, yoga, swimming, although those things are good, but yung goal po nila is not strength training, not to gain muscle. Tama? They have good benefits as well, but not the main The primary goal is not to gain muscle. Okay, so that's solid. That's why if you go for workout, especially may progressive overload siya. When I say progressive overload, you add intensity, structured hindi lang po na parang ego lifting. When I say ego lifting, kasi feel mo mag feel mo mag-impress ng people around you, magbabuhat ka ng malalaki. I think that's not common, no? I think that's not an issue naman sa inyo. Most of you kasi you're working out at home. Tama, at saka most of you are babae. I do believe na most of you are focusing on your own health na you don't need to impress. So, but that's a problem kasi when you go for ego lifting, you compromise yung health mo in pursuit of that kasi again, safety is the number one thing. Okay, safety is the most important thing. So progressive overload, meaning you progress, okay, over time. As you progress, steady po yan, hindi po yun drastic, hindi po yun aggressive. Okay? So when you do for that, of course, you have how can you increase the intensity sa workout mo? Through nutrition. Okay? So nutrition, workout, tapos you will have strength. Okay? Nutrition, workout, tapos you will have strength. Your nutrition, of course, the most important thing, non-negotiable when it comes to your strength is protein. If you have protein, you can recover fast. You can build muscle. Okay, you can recover fast, and you can have muscle as well. So there you have it. I hope that helps you. From time to time, nawawala yung audio natin, and I appreciate those who let you inform me para maano natin, ma-adjust natin. So far, so good. I hope I shed light on this topic. No, kanina may nag-ask ng question. Sige. Sige. We're open now for Q&A. So lagay nyo lahat yung questions nyo dyan so that we can interact dito sa live natin. Sige. First question dito from Sir Indaya. Okay. Sabi ni Sir Indaya, how about eccentric exercise? Ano yung eccentric exercise? Eccentric is focusing on the negative side of your workout. Yung extension. Yung what we call the slow part. So for example yung shoulder press. Alam niyo yung shoulder press, diba dumbbells? Center ako dito. Okay, diba? Dumbbells, okay. Okay. Yung eccentric is yung all the way down. Okay? So opposite ng eccentric is ganito, push. Okay. But when you extend, that's eccentric. Okay. Push, eccentric. When you say eccentric, it focuses on the extension at saka tension of your muscles. That's one of the best ways to increase your strength at saka to increase your muscle mass. So there are people who want to finish the reps without making it quality reps. Meaning to say, 12 reps kunwari. Sa squats, 12 reps. So long matapos yung 12 reps, okay na sa kanila. Even though nakakompromise yung eccentric na form o yung slow na motion. So for example, for squat, when you apply the principle of eccentric, yung squat is all the way down. That's eccentric, no? Slow, 1, 2, 3, up. Squat, 1, 2, 3, and then up. So eccentric po yan. So no need to rush. Don't just count the reps, but make every rep count. So quality repetitions po. Kasi we have to make sure quality po siya. Aside from we want to do it safely, that's the best way, no, to grow muscle if it's under tension. Okay? Okay, question, Ma'am Lourdes. Okay. How can I lift weights if I have cervical spondylosis? So this is a good question. Now, very wise tip is, of course, you have to ask experts advice regarding this. Kasi of course, we cannot give just any workout to anyone without looking at their specific na condition. So with this, ma'am, you have to ask maybe an expert on this field so that that person can give you specific workouts. Now, but I will tell you what won't help you. Okay. What cannot help you? One of which is being inactive. Okay. Meaning to say, your body won't repair itself if yung activity mo po is very low. One of the ways for our body to heal itself is through blood flow. Recovery po yan. That is why some of you know nagwo-work out tapos sobrang sakit. Tapos kunwari on the next day, you go for a walk, no? Chill lang na walk or maybe stretching. Mabilis po yung recovery niyo. Kasi blood flow siya. Tama? Mas mabilis po yung blood flow compare mo to someone who is just lying on the couch. That's why if you want to recover fast, you have to keep on moving. That's how our body is made. So if you have concern with your back and everything, I think it would be wise to move. Now, when it comes to move, what kind of movement? So it's safe to always start at the beginner level. So the safest is always stretching kasi it doesn't require lifting, yung mga weights, kumaga. So start small and then go for activity. Okay, I hope that helps you. All right, there you have it. Okay. Any questions pa? Again, for our live listeners, our goal is to make a campaign to make 40s and above the fittest and healthiest people on earth. That seems big, no? I would tell myself na sometimes it's impossible to change the landscape when it comes to that. Kasi meron ng meron ng kumbaga pinaniniwalaan yung 40s and above at saka meron ng normalization. When you say normalization, parang normal na po magkasakit at saka maging dependent sa maintenance. And although I'm not saying it's bad, but I think you can improve your life for good. So if you believe that campaign, helping 40s and above can impact you, impact your friends or family, share this video. And then, of course, if you don't have the ebook yet, let me know. I can give it to you for free. We have an ebook for 40s and above. Also, for those who don't want to do it, trial and error, yung tinatawag na do it here, tapos nagkamali, start again, you might need accountability. Kasi accountability means the plan is ready, you just need to follow it. So if you want a one-on-one coaching with a plan, with your workout, nutrition, at saka meal plan, contact me. Kasi we are opening the slots for coaching. WTG, that's my shirt right now, Worth the Grind. That's the academy. We have a group of coaches that can help you, serve you, so that you can achieve your fitness at saka health goals. So don't hesitate to message us. Again, hello sa mga live viewers natin. Hello to you, Ma'am Nemia, watching from Nueva Ecija. At saka Ma'am Lourdes. Yes, happy to help. Good evening to Ma'am Beng de Los Santos. Pagdangitin ni Ma'am Beng ha. Okay. Ma'am Rose. Okay, this is a good question. Is lifting weights the only way to gain muscles? Now, that's a good question. Kasi sometimes the reason why you don't want to go through lifting weights, some of you would think mahal. Okay. Some of us would think baka hindi ko kayanin yung bigat. And some of you might think medyo mahirap siya. Okay. Now, when it comes sa muscle gain, the only way talaga is lifting weights through resistance training. Forcing your body to work against a weight. That's resistance training. Now, what if you go for body weight lang or maybe calisthenics? Yes, possible siya. You can gain muscle on those approaches too. But they have limitations as well. Kasi they have certain level lang and certain weight lang that you can only achieve. In which, if you go for lifting weights, there are varieties. Marami kang magagawa. At saka, merong variety when it comes to weight. So you can apply the progressive overload. Okay, you can apply progressive overload, yung intensity sa workout, so that your body will be forced to grow. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helps you, Ma'am Rose. And hello to you, Ma'am Nining Labendia. So there you have it. Again, gandang gabi po sa lahat. And my mission in life is to help 40s and above rebuild their health by gaining muscles. God bless you and happy lifting po sa lahat. Bye-bye.